Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another time-lapse here of the Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve. So yeah, I finally decided to kind of jump in here on the time lapses and do a little bit of, just commentary, a little bit of, talking over the time lapse here for you people who can't make it to the live streams. That's what this whole thing is about. I just wanted to start putting up the live streams that we do, kind of time lapse them. So yeah, for you people who can't make them, which is totally understandable because it's like 3 to 4 to sometimes 5 hours of streaming during the day. That's a long time and a lot of stuff to catch up on. That's what these time lapses are for. So we have these going on here, and then we're also doing between SDan and my channel. They're kind of more infrequent because there's overall update videos basically. So we've done one of those. If you haven't seen it yet, it is up on Mr. SDan's channel there already. So we did the first one that covered the basically the entire first main shanty town street area. So we kind of go in depth there, talking about just kind of the backstories and the ideas that we had and inspirations and just a whole bunch of different things there. So the next one that we're going to do, which should be coming out pretty shortly because we have gone a long way past the initial Main Street area, that will be up on my channel there the next time that we do that. So but yeah, that's just a quick little overview of what we have going on. But today what we have going on specifically is we are building kind of a little end to the main street. So we are just down the road from Claire's, which we built last time in the last time lapse there. I built Claire's, and then across from Claire's is Simply Savannah Bananas, Savannah Bananas Groceries, named after Simply Savannah. We're doing that with all the stores. If you haven't heard that, we're doing that with basically all the stores and businesses and just basically all the buildings and everything in between. We're trying to name it after a lot of people that come into chat or are members on mine or SDan's stream there, or channel basically. So yeah, we're just kind of a lot of people who interact with chat and comment and members and mods and all those kind of people. They are getting their names put into the build here. So yeah, again, if you want to kind of have your name put in, be sure to comment down below on these time-lapse videos, or come into the stream and say hello, what's up and everything. And we're trying to get the community involved as much as we can there. But yeah, this is right down the road from Simply Savannah Bananas and William H. Cigars and just a whole bunch of little stores and stuff like that. But this is the Thieves Guild area. This is kind of the dead end to the main street. And I thought it would be kind of a neat little thing to basically have this area be overrun with basically crooks and gamblers and illegal activities and a bunch of thieves and stuff like that. So as you can see here, making a little bit of a rundown, 2 towers and stuff like that. One of them's kind of run down. Just kind of a more, scummy part of town there overall. So the first thing that I kind of was showing off there was that little boat, and I made that boat off stream right before there it is right there off stream. I had some really nice concept art from SDan there, and went ahead and implemented it here. And but it's basically a boat that is washed ashore here, and the thieves have built their little hideout or main staying place, or whatever you want to, their main home, sure, above the boat there. So yeah, and we kind of gussy that up to really be kind of built in there and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the end of the kind of shanty town main street, and from here we kind of branch off into 2 different directions. One of the directions is going to be the next time lapse that comes out tomorrow. That's going to be branching off into a industrial type part of the town that has a big red industrial building based off of Red Dead Redemption 2. I also build a big ferry boat casino. If you've ever been to Disney Springs, or just if you live in, I know next to me is the Twin Cities, and they have a bunch of riverboat casinos. I don't know if they're big paddle boat casinos like the one that I build, but yeah, I build a big paddle boat, old casino boat there. And so that part of town is over there, and then off to the left we kind of have a right now it's kind of like a dump. It's kind of like a shanty town, or not shanty towns, it's just a kind of a landfill. I don't even know what. We're kind of in the process of building that right now, but yeah, no, just each 2 paths go off in separate directions to different areas of the park there. And speaking of the park in different directions, It's we have gone, if you haven't made the streams and seen any of this yet, we have gone total fantasy with this build now. I mean, it was kind of a little bit, you know, fantasy with the shantytown build and everything like that, or, you know, just a little bit gussied up as far as, like, I guess a big budget, decrepit looking town kind of thing. But yeah, we have kind of ditched the whole we're being Gatorland or we're trying to be Disney kind of thing into it's fantasy as heck, because yeah, off to the right after the industrial town, we start getting into an area that we first called the Dark Swamp, but now it's been named the Neverglades, and that is going to be full of, like, yeah, like dark energy magic and like pixies and fairies, and I build a giant, like, multi-story tree that people live in and stuff. It's gone total off the rails as far as any sense of I don't want to say realism, because we haven't, I mean, we've kind of kept it in a realistic-ish, I guess you want to say, as far as, like, the buildings go. But yeah, we've totally scrapped that, and I think our playing D&D every single Sunday, Estian and I play D&D with a bunch of other content creators, and I think it's starting to rub off on us a whole bunch, because yeah, we have just kind of full-fledged gone, yeah, we're gonna have these people called the Treeple people who mine out dark energy minerals that they sell to this mystical town up the road. You know, we've just got, here's some of the, you can see some of the concept art that I keep showing off of the Dark Swamp ideas that we have, or the Neverglades ideas. So yeah, if you're kind of into those things, then yeah, we are kind of, again, going just whatever ideas we're throwing at the wall, they all seem to be sticking basically, and some of them just happen to include fairies, pixies, and Feywild, and just D&D type stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the direction that the park overall is going in. So but yeah, just for the rest of the episode here, you kind of see we're starting to detail out the main Thieves Guild area. I don't fully finish this for this episode. We kind of start just kind of each little in this little roundabout area, we kind of start this main thieves boat building. We start another building off to the right hand side, and yeah, we just kind of get little bits started, but we don't fully finish anything. But Estan comes in here later and redoes some of it. He gets rid of, like, that rock formation I did in the middle, but he does a bunch of little stuff that we'll show off to kind of finish this up. But yeah, the rest of the video is basically just kind of finishing, or, you know, just kind of, like I said, starting off this area, getting it going there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the rest of the time lapse with some awesome Planet Zoo music there. We all love the Planet Zoo soundtrack. So but yeah, again, if you want to try and make the streams, I usually stream at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's usually 2 days on, 2 days off, so my schedule kind of varies, but I think I'm going to go ahead and change that to be more consistent, because that's just kind of not working. That just happens to be my wife's work schedule, so it seemed to kind of work out where I would just kind of do what her schedule was. But as far as streaming and content creation goes, it's not really the best schedule, because it's pretty inconsistent. So yeah, I'll try and get a better streaming schedule going, but just try and look out for me again at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to 2 p.m. Eastern, and I usually stream like 3 to 4 hours, so you can catch me anytime in between there. And then usually right after that, Estian will come in about an hour or two later and start at like 6 or 7, I don't know, give or take, Eastern, and stream for the nighttime there. So yeah, Estian and I usually have like a block of entertainment for you, starting at like the early afternoon, or, you know, early evening, I guess, for Europeans, all the way into the morning hours for Europeans, and late night for Americans there. So yeah, we have like your entire daytime kind of covered there. So, but yeah, no, anyways, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and finish up this Thieves Guild in this build here. Then tomorrow, for the time lapse, we'll move into the kind of industrial area where we're gonna build a Red Dead Redemption 2 building, which turns out pretty cool, if I do say so myself there. Yeah, and eventually we'll start getting into the Dark Swamp and the Neverglades and the Fae and just the big tree and just all this different kind of stuff there. So yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out and watching there. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay up to date with all of the fun streams, all the time lapses, all the little fun stuff there. And yeah, also hit the like button, helps out the video, helps out the channel. Cool, yeah, we'll see you in the next video there. Have a good one. Hum.